Welcome back to Popular Preparedness. This is your weekly update on the food shortage. I'm seeing here at Walmarts in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, talking to a lot of folks over the channel, comment section of what's going on in the rest of the country, and here is what I'm seeing. First off, most important thing, I know a lot of people have been discussing why are there shortages in some areas and not in others. We did a poll, 672 votes, comparing whether people in the suburbs and city were seeing shortage at the stores versus not, and rural people shortages versus not. And here's what it came out to. Suburbs and city are seeing 2/3 of them are saying that they're seeing shortages where they are. People in rural areas, more than 45 minutes away from a city, are seeing 3/4 of them are seeing shortages. That's a significant difference between the two. I watched as the poll numbers came in, and rural was consistently showing that they were having more shortages than the suburbs and the cities. So, what does that mean? Is that a red-blue issue? Is that a pull people into the cities kind of issue? Is that just a logistical issue? I don't know. That's up for you. You get down in the comments below and you let me know and you let everyone else know. But be kind about it. All right? All right. Second thing that we're seeing is this week it looked like things got better. We've been seeing that the shortages are primarily focused around Wally World. And the Walmarts this week, I saw it at my stores, and from what I've heard for you guys too, it looks like Walmart really kind of stepped up pretty big in the game in the last week or so, and they really worked hard at restocking their shelves. I don't know if they pulled a whole lot out of inventory or out of warehouses, or whether they, shook down some poor little merchant and stole all their inventory or something. I don't know, but they seem to actually get a lot more on the shelves this past week. We'll see if that holds out, all right? But enough talk. Let's go straight to the pictures, all right? All right, here we are at Sam's Club. Now, I will point this out that I don't know if this is an actual issue just yet. This is the first time I've seen an issue in the meat department of any place, but at Sam's Club, they had some what appeared to be rather glaring holes developing in their meat section. I did go there a little bit later than I normally do, and there was a little more foot traffic going on, so it may just be they were getting slammed on a Saturday, and that's what was going on there. But I want to throw this out there to you guys. Are you seeing any meat shortages out where you are? Because if you are, pop in the comments below and let me know. If you haven't seen that already, if you go to the About page on my channel, you can find my email address over there, and you can email me pictures and such directly, or if you have a private question you want to ask that you don't want to put out there on the whole world. All right, Sam's Club, flour. Whoa. That center section right there was the Great Value flour. Gone. This over here, this bay right here was actually labeled flour as well. Gone. Just a little bit of gold flour there, and that's it. In the bay where their rice used to be, the bags of rice, the 50s, the 40s, and the 20s, no rice. All they have is some instant rice. Issues for sure developing there. But as we're going to see, an interesting little quirk here. All right, we're over at Wally World and seeing TV dinner holes. I haven't seen TV dinner holes before. So, once again, I've had this question come up. If I'm not covering something, that's because I'm not seeing holes in those things. If I see holes developing in anything, I do check the produce area. I do walkthroughs of the produce area. So far, produce seems to be holding up relatively well, at least in my area. So if you guys are seeing produce holes, let me know, or other things, let me know. But I go to where the holes are. So that's what I focused in on. I was noticing some shortages in the pizza section, frozen pizza section. I've seen questionable stocking of frozen pizzas before. This is the first time that I've actually seen some pretty gaping holes. So not sure if that's an issue or not, but once again, want to throw that out there in case you guys are seeing the same thing out there. They restocked the coffee creamer pretty well, the powdered coffee creamer, but you can see they didn't get it all. It's they put some on there. We'll see if that lasts. Olives. It looks like the olives have been hit harder than normal. I also saw that over at Sam's Club, it didn't seem like they were stocked all that well with olives. So again, I know some of you are allergic and repulsed by olives, but for those of us who love them, there might be an issue developing there. Rice is a little better, but part of the reason why rice looks so good is, one, that's not rice. That's brown rice over there. Those are beans. The beans are invading the rice area. Just like we see Walmart do everywhere else when they don't have enough stock, what do? They start putting other product in that space. Had some folks talking about soy sauce this week, saying that they were having real issues getting Kikkoman soy sauce. Well, there's some Kikkoman here, but then that second shelf down there was all supposed to be soy sauce, and that's just not there. So maybe I'm seeing less here, but I'm still seeing some on the shelf. So let me know there. Of course, our mac and cheese, just where is it going? The mac and cheese monster is eating it all, and the mac and cheese area has shrunk today. All right. Pasta section continuing to get hammered hard. We're seeing this at Aldi. We're seeing this at Sam's Club. Sam's Club had very little pasta. They've just made their pasta section dwindle, and they're basically just moving over to the prepackaged stuff. If you want just pasta, you're having less and less options over there. Over here at Walmart, just where'd it all go, right? They restocked the oil section pretty good, but we are seeing the Crisco kind of getting hit harder. Some people pointed that out in the comment section, and that does seem to be a thing, that Crisco is disappearing a little faster, but the regular cooking oils seem to be back on the shelf relatively well. Flour section. Once again, remember, this is the shrunk down flour section, but the shrunk down flour section seems to be sort of well stocked. This is a Saturday, and there were tons of people in the store, so it looks like they put more out on the shelf before the rush, so maybe that's what we're seeing here. Hard to tell exactly. Weekends are a little more squirrely. Sugar section, relatively well stocked. I want to give them credit. I mean, like, when things look good, let's call it up. Okay, remember that the gold flour section over in the Sam's Club that was severely depleted? Whoa, look at this. Walmart suddenly has gold flour. Gee, wonder where they got that from. Stealing from Peter to give to Paul, right, as they say? They may be shifting product from Sam's Club over to Walmart. They are the same company. I don't know if that's what's going on, but seemed a little suspicious to me. All right, cereal aisle, still it's hit or miss with some of these products, but definitely some shortages there. Oatmeal, eek. They shrunk the oatmeal section like severely down to this, and now it's like they're having trouble even stocking that. Sam's Club was low on oats, and Aldi had some, but they were low as well. They somehow got the water section restocked, so apparently they were able to pay some people in the back to fill up little plastic bottles with tap water, so that's at least good news. But when it comes to Gatorade, not such great news. But they were able to get some Gatorade in here, and they threw it on the shelf, and we'll see how long that lasts. But the way they just threw that on the shelf kind of tells me that they didn't front it. like they normally do. It's like they just threw it out there. They just kind of knew it was just going to disappear real fast anyway. So just who cares? Just put it out there on the shelf and it'll be gone anyway. People will pick through it. If you wanted Charmin toilet paper, I'm sorry. You either have to have a small child go back in there and grab you a pack of the one kind that's left, or you need to go home and with some great value toilet paper and cry a river of tears, apparently. I know some of you hardcore people are going to be there like, you can't get the right brand of toilet paper? You guys need to suck it up. Yeah. That's true, but at the same time, once again, shortages in Charmin is going to eventually turn into shortages of all toilet paper, and shortages of all toilet paper is going to turn into people run into the store and panic buying. So, and usher in the SHTF situation and the end of the world. Pet food section at the Walmart. Dog food, we're missing sections here of the dry, and the canned cat food is nowhere to be found. We are starting to hear reports. One of the other channels started reporting that I heard it through a commenter, so I haven't verified that myself yet, but that one of the main companies that makes cat food is actually stopping their production lines on canned cat food because they're focusing in on human food. No word yet on what the human food is, quote unquote, that they are using the cat food in. My guess is hash and potted meat and Vienna sausages, but I cannot confirm that. If any of you guys have information on that, that'd be great. All right. That's all I have here for you. Upper left of your upper right of your screen is the video on 3 items that most professional preppers don't even seem to have. Some weird things that I know that people have found helpful. And then just below that is my most up-to-date yesterday pet food shortage update from yesterday of different stores, including Petco and PetSmart. I will see you guys again here tomorrow, and you guys have a great, blessed day.